Question is, if somebody converts to Islam to marry somebody while their full intention was to marry the person instead of it being for the sake of Allah, does it make the person a Muslim? Now the reality is, you don't know the person's heart. If he says, I'm going to be a Muslim, he's going to be a Muslim. Like, you can't say, well, oh, because you want to marry her, you want to. Now, I was just remembering actually a story of Rumaysa bint Milhan, actually. I was trying to remember her name. Her kunya was Sulaym. When her husband passed away, we have Abu Talha al-Ansari who wanted to marry her, and he was of a high stature, he was rich and everything, but she told him she won't marry him, and we explained that she's a Muslim. And so he did become a Muslim, and they got married, and this was during the time of the Messenger ﷺ. So had this been a problem that someone becoming a Muslim to marry a Muslim woman is an issue, the Messenger ﷺ would have done something with it. Now, as a caveat to this, just to put a disclaimer, today we need to be careful with this. For example, a sister wants to marry this guy, for example, and he says, I want to become a Muslim. You got to make sure this person, like, he's become a Muslim, he knows what he's talking about. Because sometimes they'll just say, I'm a Muslim, and then he'll come and mess around, and then a divorce happens, he turns around, and he says, I was just acting the whole time. And I've seen this before. And it's a very unfortunate thing. And the opposite is true as well, right? If you want to marry a woman, for example, who's an atheist, and she becomes a Muslim and all that. So in today's terms, you know, we obviously don't know what's in the heart, but we need to be smart and learn from experience. And to be honest, I sometimes have a hard time understanding why would you want to go into that realm of the unknown. If you have all these methods, for example, a sister, there are all these good Muslim brothers, why are you putting your hopes in a guy who you don't even know if is going to become Muslim really or not, and what's he going to do, and what his history is, and you know, and the same thing for brothers. Why would you, even though you're allowed to marry a Christian or a Jew, a Jewish woman, why would you leave your Muslim sisters and not marry them instead? Don't they have more priority for you over it? And you don't know. And then this society, like this woman you're going to marry who's going to be Christian or Jew, what's the guarantee she's going to become Muslim later on? Who's going to raise your children? So again, to say that it's not right for this to happen, it can happen, but we got to be careful. And that's, Allah alam, my shallow knowledge about that.